guys? We're back for another Dokkan battle video. So I just wanted to highlight Android 19 and 20 right here under the 200% leader skill, which of course they have access to thanks to our boy Cell, Mr. Goated Cell right here. Now 19 and 20, they are obscene, destroying the red zone. They're just so crazy. One of the reasons Cell is so good and Cell's team is so good is absolutely this character. I don't want to just say like, I don't know, say something crazy like they're better than Cell or something like that, but it's like their impact is certainly felt like in an insane manner. Characters that can stop key blast super attacks on the level that this unit is able to, it's just too powerful, right? The strongest bosses in the game currently use Key Blast super attacks. Evolution Blue Vegeta at the end of the Legendary Vegeta event, Red Zone Broly and Red Zone Omega, all Key Blast super attacks. Your Red Zone Baby, another fight that's like ridiculously hard, is another Key Blast super attack character. So this unit is really a cheat code against many of the toughest bosses in the game. It's the same thing with the tech androids as well, right? Because this unit, what they do is they absorb Key Blast super attacks. It works as a nullification, right? So even the characters that cancel dodge, like Evolution Blue Vegeta at the end of the Legendary Vegeta event, and then Red Zone Broly, both of whom cancel dodge, they're still not able to hit 19 and 20 because it counts as a nullification. This unit also has access to the Scouter. It's pretty uncommon, I would say, to see the Scouter, because you have to be below 39% HP. I believe it was in my Omega Shenron no item run with the Cell Android team where I was able to actually get that and then, see where Sin Shenron was supering, put them in front of it, absorb it, and back up to full health. So I'll definitely include that clip in this video. But between them, like, healing from Key Blast super attacks, they give Android category characters 3 key 40% attack and defense. Then they heal 10% HP from their super attack effect. It's just, they're just doing so much. It's insane how powerful this character is. If I would have to rank banner units, I would probably go Rikumen Goldo, 19 and 20, and then probably Birder and Jace. I think is probably the order of how I would do these busted banner units. But this unit is just obscenely powerful. Because of the fact that, like, they block, like, Key Blast super attacks the way they do, like, you can oftentimes get away with putting them in, like, slot 1, even against, like, Red Zone Broly, because it's like, he'll do some damage with normals for sure, right? Because this unit does get a lot of defense when they super, right? They're getting 39% attack and defense on super attack, and then they're also getting the 30% from their super attack effect, right? So they're getting a lot more defense after they super, but their ability to just freely absorb, like, the super attacks from these bosses, right? It's like if you don't have to worry about their super attacks at all, they're just way less difficult, right? It's why the Scouter is so powerful. If you know where the enemy super attack is going to be most of the time, you're probably going to have characters that can tank and survive. It's just a matter of getting the characters that can live in front of these attacks, right? So it's like that's one of the reasons this character is so powerful. Basically, where it matters the absolute most, 19 and 20 will dominate. So I adore this unit. I love them. We don't really have to spend too long here in this video, right? Just seeing a couple of rotations of what they're able to do. But I did kind of just want to get like a 200% video focused on them. No worries. So I'm going to be doing tons of 200% videos on like all of these characters. Right now, I think there's a little bit of a lull period. So I'm going to just do a bunch of 200%. I want to do like the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta. People have been asking me for him. I just got GT Goku. I had some comments and some people telling me that I never got around to doing his. He deserved one, right? A lot of 200% videos that we'll have time to do here. All right, so take a look at how good they are, right? So this is a ridiculous rotation, right? Just support all over the place. All 3 units are supporting the rotation. 16 and 18, remember, they're more of a defensive support unit against an extreme class enemy, and offensive support type unit more so when against a super class enemy. 19 and 20 right here. We're at 260 or 276k defense. They're getting 39% on super, and then the 30% super attack effect. I believe I have completely full additionals for them. Yet 26 additional. They additional for me all the time, and it's so big because it not only is it a double super to give you double defense, but you're getting the double heal. Right, this character, when you're combining this character with Tech 17 and 18, where, you know, they get 10 Tech Orbs and they heal 300,000 HP, then this character's healing 10% on their super attack effects, and then if they get hit by a Ki Blast super attack, then they're absorbing that, and then they heal 39% of that damage as HP. It just gets very nuts, like how good this character actually is. It's really stupid. This is a good rotation. So their link set, right? They have Android Assault, Energy Absorption. That's a bad one. Let's take a look at this, actually. Energy Absorption. So this is 3 Ki and then 3% HP regen is what this ability does right there. 3 Ki and 3% HP regen. That's pointless. Okay, so we have Energy Absorption. Then they have Rudder of an Army. They have Nightmare, Brutal Beatdown, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle. So they do have some really good shit, right, that you're going to want for the Android team. They have Android Assault, which, you know, many of the powerful Android characters have got. Brutal Beatdown, Fear and Faith, Nightmare, you know, Tech 17 and 18, Second Form Cell have those types of links, right? So they do work very well. And then, of course, there's support. I honestly, looking at the way a lot of these banner units go, I think they really need to build these banner units like this. And I do think that Raccoon Goldo and Heart Virus Goku, they're similar. I like what they did with them. Either these like very strong defensive banner units or these kind of like jack of all trades, like support type banner units, I think are the best way to go about it. 4 million right there, 4.17 right there. With, you know, everything they're doing is so crazy. Typically, a 4 million attack stat is not like, oh my god, like it's, you know, that's really pretty bad nowadays. But it's like a 4 million attack set on this character, where they're healing from Ki Blast, they're supporting the whole rotation, they're healing on super attack effect, like, that's good. Their damage, for what they are, is, I think, very solid. This character overall, there's nothing for me to complain. Yeah, actually, like, you know, it's a meme where I look at characters like, they're not, you know, guarding with 700% attack mid, right? But, like, this is actually a character 19. There's nothing. There's literally nothing I can say. I think the way this unit is designed is actually perfect. This is a rare character where it's like, yep, they're good. I wouldn't change anything. I completely like it. This, like, if they would release one of these with all these Dokkan Fests, all of these Dokkan Fests would feel way better, right? Like, if a character of this, like, imagine if, like, Nappa, like, had a Ki Blast nullification or something, right? Like, how insane that would be. It would be just, like, really, really nuts, right? So, all right, let me, I don't know what the structure of this video is going to be, right? Because I've used them up and down in the red zone. Like, I beat every single red zone stage with Cell's team, no items. And it's like, this character was, like, in every run. I guess I could grab a couple of clips from those red zone stages, or we could just, you know, go do a quick red zone stage where this character could just be sitting there in slot 1 and healing and stuff like that. Whatever. I do want to max them out a little bit. You know, maybe like Android 13 plus one of these LR androids to give them more stats. But I mean, yeah, this character, man, really good. And look, they look really good under the 200% leader skill as well. Alright guys, let's get a couple of more rotations in, and we will probably just go fight maybe like Baby or something like that for a few turns, and we'll finish up. Let me know what you guys think of androids 19 and 20. I think they're incredible. I mean, look at this. Just on a turn with just both cells, look how impressive they look, right? Like, that's, I will take that damage along with the utility they've got, the support they're giving. This is why giving characters a support like ability like this is, I think, just like very, very good, right? Because it allows them to, like, then at that point, it's just like we're not like min-maxing over every character's damage and stuff like that, because it's like they're giving more to the rest of the team. I feel like I like building teams oftentimes where it's more so, so like you get 6 units and like 1 or 2 characters who are like the big hard hitters, and then filling it up with like utility, support, defense. That's the way I like to build teams oftentimes, right? So it's like 19 and 20 are there to fulfill like utility, support, defense, and they're really allowing like tech 17 and 18 and then Cell to really look powerful and really be able to put up a lot of damage, right? So it tends to work pretty well there. Okay, so we could have everything active right here except for energy absorption with Android 13, who of course is supporting. Hopefully Android 13 doesn't go crazy right here. Let's see. I think I would like to get one more rotation where I have like Android 13 and then maybe second form Cell next to 19 and 20. I think that would actually be their best rotation. 13, 19, and 20, and then second form Cell. Their best rotation in terms of like damage and stuff like that. So I think we're going to go ahead and try and do that. Again, I'm going to do one more run. We'll get that. And then we will just maybe do like a couple of rotations against Baby. Because remember, all of the forms of like Baby do Ki Blast supers. I would like to just like naturally get that energy absorption, but I'm also going to put that clip from the Red Zone Omega stage too, where we get the Scouter and then everything. So, all right, let's do that. Let's get 13, 19, and 20, second form Cell, and then we'll do a little bit of Red Zone. All right, guys, actually, I'll get this turn right here. So we have this rotation, right? Android 13 is still linking up really good, but we're not getting the support from him. Ooh, look at Android 13, 359k defense. Pretty solid right there by him. Okay. Again, this guy's 2.5 years old, right? And then second form Cell members giving the huge support buff. Yeah, because actually 13 is not even getting support from Cell. Wow, yeah, so 13, I probably have to do a 200% video on Android 13 as well, huh? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot to do. There's a lot of 200% videos I want to catch up on. 4 million right there. Okay, cool. A lot of 200% videos I want to catch up on. Alright guys, so here's the big boy turn we have for Androids 19 and 20. We're going to have everything active except for energy absorption. So this is going to be a very, very powerful turn. Yeah, let me do this, because I feel like second form Cell, if he double critted, could probably take this Vegeta out, actually. Android 13 might take a little damage, but it's not going to be a death blow for us. So let's see what 19 and 20 do on this turn. We have most of their links active. We're full of support. We could only do this turn before turn 5, too, since Android 13 auto-transforms on turn 5. So let's go ahead and see how much damage we'll get from 19 and 20, and then we'll do a couple of rotations against Baby. And they get up to 4.86. So with an additional super attack, they can get above 5 million. So it's like they're definitely looking pretty good to me. I got again, in terms of their like design, the core kit, like I've got nothing to complain about. All right, guys, so we're here going up against Baby. Let's go ahead and see how we do. Of course, I mean, you guys know how it is. Dude, I can never escape from getting this exact rotation. I just get every second. But, you know, the Androids 17 and 18 on this rotation with them makes this very bearable, right? Because remember, every form of Baby does a Ki Blast super attack, right? So if he supers on this turn, well, I guess he could super Cell. But if he supers 17 and 18, they're just going to block it, right? I think Nullification is really good. I think that they should start handing it out to characters a little bit more frequently, actually. Because especially if they're going to separate it into... Because there's basically 4 types, right? There's Ki, Weapon, Melee, and then Undefined or whatever. I think it's still stupid that there's even, like, Undefined. Like, it's just dumb. Really, I think what they should have, if the super attack starts with a Ki base, that's Ki. If it starts with, like, physical punches, it's Melee. And then if it's Weapon, it's Weapon. I think there should just be the 3, right? I think having that 4th category really muddies things quite a bit. Okay, so yeah, this is an exact perfect example of where this unit can be just, like, so damn good, right? Because we could just set them in slot 1, even though they're not really a slot 1 character in terms of getting a lot of defense when they super attack. What is Baby gonna do? Super us, and then we just heal from it? Like this is where this unit gets really crazy. And it's like, the Android team right now, as constructed, you've got a lot of characters that you could just sort of, like, float around, right? Like, you don't really need rotations, per se, with the Android category team. I think unless you're going to run like the Super Strike Android 16, which I do a lot on this team, right? And I just got to keep him on the opposite rotation from Super 17. But besides that, it's like the Android team is very fluid, right? And 19 and 20 potentially being in slot 1, 17 and 18 also potentially being in slot 1 to block these key blasts and something like that. It just makes things work very well. Even for Cell, right? Cell does not work that well with like basically any of the main characters on his team, right? Unless besides like STR second form Cell's like the one. So it's like besides that one character, that's the only, because I'm recording this, we're still a week away from LR Physical Cell's EZA, and in Cell, it's just really not too good. I think only in a tech-heavy stage am I running him. But even with Cell not really having, like, great sort of, like partners, he can still perform very, very well. See, like, this turn right here, AGL Cell is probably going to look really quite good on this turn right here, because he's going to have most of his links activated and stuff like that. I think we'll probably do one more rotation after this. So let me know what you guys think of androids 19 and 20 with their Ki Blast absorption, their supports, everything they do. I think that they are actually one of the best units in the game, 19 and 20. I would put androids 19 and 20 above almost every single Dokkan Fest, probably. Like most, besides, you know, some of the more recent ones, right? But like, okay, perfect example, 19 and 20, they're just flat out better than, say, Raditz, right? Like, stuff like that. So, I hope that we get more banner units, such as Part Virus Goku, Rakumen Goldo, 19 and 20, right? Like, Birder and Jace, these are great. I think Nappa's really good as well. Like, those are, the AGL Super Saiyan Vegeta is very solid. Those are the really good ones. I do like when they utilize these banner units to give us these defense, utility, support type characters, though. And then they could, you know, focus on the Dokkan Fest main units to be, you know, big damage and sort of more traditional craziness or whatever, right? But I think a lot of the banner units have been done pretty well. I mean, look at Second Form Cell. Second Form Cell as a banner unit works really well on this team, too. All right. Hopefully this guy, baby, will super attack right away, but I'm going to put that clip after this anyway. So we'll make this the last turn. Let me know what you guys think again of androids 19 and 20. See, it's like we put them in slot 1. Baby didn't super attack. I was, you know, hoping that we could block a super attack. But now we super, and then that damage we sustain, bam, we heal right back. And then now they're taking double digits. So like that's how like they can sort of be effective, sort of in slot 1, right? Like that, right? So okay, again, let me know what you guys think of 19 and 20, and I'll catch you guys next time.